Yeah, exactly.
You can't go to court looking like Sideshow Bob, bro. You gotta at least button up a little bit, bro.
No, I ain't button. This is what I look like. This is what my money look like.
Hey, you funny as hell. Wasn't even on the camera.
Oh shit, my fault. Welcome to Rod Uncensored Podcast. Tomorrow, I just want to give people quick announcements. Tomorrow, I'm gonna have my little morning show. It's not gonna be too long. Also, to further notice, night shift is going to be pre-recorded, so it's still gonna be dropping at like 9:15. But how y'all doing, man?
Pretty good.
What with you?
I don't know. I got like a sinus. I feel like I got my sinuses messed up. I don't know. It's pollen, I guess. This pollen shit's going wild, man.
When your next show?
What do you mean my next show?
Well, my bad. I should have been more. That was a little vague. When your next comedy show?
I'll probably do something tomorrow. I gotta ask my wife. Hopefully, I suck some toes. I get a day pass or something. Hopefully I get a pass or something outside the yard.
Why, man? Why you can't just go do your goddamn comedy show? Why you gotta ask?
Your life is not your own.
Yes.
What you sipping on, man?
I'm doing coffee today because I was a little tired today. I gave it a break today. I'm trying to change. Sometimes you gotta take a break. I didn't feel like I was in the mood today for it. I went hard in the paint on Friday, so I said, man, let me take a little break, man.
How you feel about them playoffs, man? How you feel about these playoffs, man?
It kind of remind me of my divorce, man.
Elaborate, please.
Very nasty. And the Joker, he's just a problem, man. Anthony Davis did the best he could, but
everybody did, man. You know who sold it.
D'Lo was playing like shit, man.
Man, D'Lo and Reeves. Reeves tried to step it up, though.
So I don't know what they're gonna do, man. They might have to bring the brooms out soon. I think it might be over with. I think it's a possibility it might be over with. But Miss Londa, how was the ball, man? How was the performances and all that?
I liked it. Two of the performances I liked.
Damn.
I liked it. The dude Pressure who performed, and I liked it. The girl Shavi, she got it turned up. She's an entertainer.
I watched that video.
Girl Shavi, and I liked it. The guest be turned up.
That's it. Just three.
The other dude, he was rapping about it and he just kept repeating. He just came off like he was horny, like he needed to get something or something.
Yeah, that shit was crazy too.
So
what he was rapping about, Miss Londa?
You're like, damn, like, dude, I hope you get something when you leave this damn ball. Shit.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. So I can't even remember what he was saying, but he definitely repeated himself over and over again. And it was like, to me, it seemed like, I ain't even trying to hate. It seemed like he wanted it to be like hype, but on the way he was moving with it, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it was like mellow though, but then he kept saying it. I don't know. I ain't gonna say nothing because I'll come off hating.
No, you're not the only one. Like, everybody was like,
now Shavi, she put on the show. I like how before her show started, she had already put on the show with the chair and talking to people and shit. She was already
like she came. I'm like, okay, she came to slay. Like, for real, she was like, I need y'all to get up. I need y'all to rock and lead. She turned it up.
They did the chair. I thought she was about to start dancing for somebody.
So you might tell somebody because she kept going out of the camera.
I seen y'all had turned.
She was dancing. She was hyped as hell.
She was sweating and shit.
Yep.
That's
Cut
good that
me up,
everything
though.
came out well, though, for the most part.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It was a nice turnout. It wasn't 200 people, but it was like 30 to 40 people. That's why I was shocked. Like, damn. Okay.
Man, I can't even get 2 people to show up on my podcast.
That's what you need to do. We need to get some micro midgets to come on your podcast.
For mine,
Yeah, micro midgets.
I don't know. I'm gonna
Micro
revamp
midgets.
it. I think I'm gonna revamp it to podcast lit. Fuck niggas.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
that
perfect.
title is catchy. You probably will get some people to tune in because they're gonna want to see what you're talking about.
Fuck these niggas. Yeah, that's gonna be podcast lit. Fuck these niggas.
That might be real good right there, man.
It will.
You know, because
They can
niggas,
tell
you
so
know,
supportive and shit. Yeah, fuck these niggas.
you know, sometimes you gotta put some hams on niggas and you gotta tie them up and burn them. You know,
We ain't gotta tie them up and burn them.
you gotta put the ham on their back. You gotta put the ham on their back and burn them. You know,
Now we out here branding niggas and shit. What the fuck.
Fuck them.
You always trying to take what we learned from the white man, dog. See, that's why it's fuck niggas. We don't
Fuck
brand
kids too. Fuck them kids too, man.
Fuck them niggas too.
I wish you could have accidentals. You know what I mean? Like insurance, because these kids, man. I'm getting to the point where men should really, at the age of 21, should just get a vasectomy and keep all the semen, right? So they get dished out. You don't got to worry about the bullshit, right? If you already had the shit stocked up, you can't play that trap game.
Bro, we can vasectomize ourselves, bro.
Yeah, that's
I'm
what I'm saying.
sure though there's probably like a certain age limit that they would allow. Because with women, well, I know here in Minnesota, women, if you only have like one child, I think they want you to have at least 2 childs or either be 25 before you can get your tips.
Or you should have or they should need to come up with technology, right? Where you can hit a button on your balls with like fake cum. You know what I mean?
So the reason they do that, though, Miss Line, to some people is because you know why they do that?
So you don't regret it, probably.
Pretty much.
Because
Yeah.
I had 4 kids, and honestly, when I got my tubes tied, it wasn't because I wanted them tied. It was because my mom and my aunt, oh, you're bringing embarrassment on the family. So I did it because of that. But then I kind of started regretting it as my kids got older. I kind of
I could do another baby.
Another baby.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's just go ahead, bro. My bad.
And the 2 shit don't tie. I heard that shit don't work 100%.
Shit. My oldest child is 25. That shit works good.
She said, "Ain't no babies came about it here."
You just didn't come across that motherfucking fentanyl, man. There's some niggas with the fentanyl, man.
Nah.
They got
3
the
drops.
strong sperm, nigga.
The niggas just did 15 and 1. You know, them niggas right there.
Man, silly.
But yeah, I think, man, if it's actually me, I think I had a man that did it. He had no kids. That motherfucker said, I don't want to do it.
So I can't, because look, I got 5 kids. I don't know where Miss Londa at as far as like, I don't, hell no. But I think it's just more like, because you might get that one person, bro. Y'all just be on the same fucking page, bro. And y'all just be ready to fucking do everything. Fucking, let's have some kids. Nigga.
You got weed through 8 different bitches just to get to that.
That's
one.
why you're vasectomizing yourself till you find it.
Save yourself.
So we don't have to hump every time we feel like it, bro. We don't have to. We just do it because it's what we feel like doing. I mean,
you don't understand, man.
It's like
understand. It's like having a fucking
I got 5
Fiat.
kids.
It's like watching Italian Job. You see how they had all them gold bars in them fucking Mini Coopers? That's your balls, man.
No, you got
You can't whack all the juices out, and
yes,
it's
you
not
can.
the same. It's not the same.
Bro, listen, you got protection,
You
right?
shoot that shit up, it might fall in your belly button. You don't get no pussy,
That's
man.
cool. You got to just go get in the shower. Listen, with the XXX Pornhubs, I done had them all.
Unless you had a VR headset like you got, because you can tap into the porn with that bitch.
Chinese, midgets, fat, skinny, black, white, Asian. I can choose. And guess what? I don't catch nothing. I don't got no babies afterwards. You feel me? So before I start running around here just dropping shit off because of my feelings, I'm gonna think about my motherfucking future, and not future of success, future of motherfucking stress.
Right, that stress is no.
Stress is different. Like we can just walk around. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I said this to somebody, man. You tell me this. Tell me this. Minus the kids, because obviously sex is reproductive, right? So if you having sex without protection, you're gonna have kids.
Mm-hmm.
Minus the kids. If we could just go around and have sex with anybody we want consistently without catching any diseases, one motherfucker just be out here fucking.
I already did that. My dick already got a Purple Heart, so I don't know. You know, my shit got full on disability, man. I already told you, man. Back on my whoremonger days, I didn't pull out of nothing. Fuck that. My dick got Tourette's. You know what I mean? He ain't pulling out of nothing. He talk for himself. I don't even gotta talk to him, man. He's Johnny Cochran.
So you can't be mad when them kids come about.
But I tell him what it is. That's why I get into Plan B shakes. You ain't gonna fuck me. That's the reason why I only got one. Cause the rest of them is at that clinic, Miss Londa. You ain't gonna try me. Fuck that. $250. Here you go.
I don't see nothing wrong with protection.
It's not fun though, man. Unless they came out with like an invention, Miss Londa, just to cover the tip.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? Just to cover the tip.
What about ultra thin?
Nah, I ain't trying to do the ultra thin. Them bitches pop. So, so just to put it over the tip and have it like a half, be like a do-rag. Make a condom look like a do-rag where it covers the head. You know what I mean? It'd be legendary.
So, Miss Londa, I don't know.
Elon Musk, you need to do something like that. Make a condoms, man.
Who need to do that?
Elon, you got time to go in space and shit.
You already about to put a chip in your brain. Maybe that'll help you hit an app in your brain. Doop, doop. Tell your brain not to release the good soldiers.
Maybe, man. Maybe that could help, man.
So you gonna take the chip just so you can not push out the good soldiers?
No, I'm in a committed relationship now. I'm just saying the younger Sherrod, Maya could have used that. You know what I mean? That chip.
So you speaking to the younger rods?
Yeah, because I told you I got caught up with that Friday steak and shrimp. That fucked my whole life up.
Look,
steak and shrimp and some XO. You know what I mean? I shot from half court.
Well, I'm glad that they decided to do the abortion laws now while you're out of the game.
I'm glad.
Because you're telling me that you pay for a lot of the kids to go to the clinic.
Yeah.
And if they had the laws in effect, there would be a lot of kids out here.
So every time it's Father's Day, I go wave at them.
So we'll have a lot of fatherless children out here because of you. If
they in the dumpster. What the fuck? They ain't fatherless. They in heaven, nigga.
I'm saying if the laws that they changed now about abortion was back then, we would have a lot of Rod Juniors, Rodrianas.
That's where you go to the tallest building with a lot of steps.
Dirty.
Or you take a rollerblading or bumper carts. Take it to the local fair,
What's the topic, Rod?
The topic is how do we help Rod on his mental, because we are talking to a future or serial killer like this nigga. I mean, like this nigga already know what to do. He said take her to a roller ring. This nigga crazy. I never thought about that, Miss Lancy. That's what I'm saying. Shit that you happen in the hood. Don't be thinking you don't think like that. Roller ring.
You take it a roller ring, you know.
Yeah, take it to a here. Yeah, take it to a
Bumper
roller.
cars.
Bumper cars.
The crazy part is it is men out here that would literally
What did I
off
walk
a
in
woman
on?
because they
I don't know, you know.
have
Yeah, I
a
told you this is a show about nothing, you know.
You ever watched Fatal Attraction on TV1?
I don't think I've seen that.
I love that show. I love Snap. I love American Most Wanted.
He snapped. America's Most
You
Wanted.
said Snap?
I seen Snap. America's Most Wanted.
I like the deadliest women in American history. It was used to be on.
Man, I used to binge watch Deadly Women.
Cause them bitches right there.
So I am talking to two serial killers. Okay.
I'm not a serial killer though.
Yeah,
I kill some serial killers.
If you needed to.
I'm gonna be honest. When I was so I started off watching Snap and Deadly Women, right? And then I had got hip to For My Man and Fatal Attraction. And to me, what amazed me is like Fatal Attraction and For My Man is like the black version to me of Snapped. Because, you know, when you watch Snap, it was always about women, white women, often they husbands for insurance. Now, the difference with Fatal Attraction is it is women that be, it's women and men, but it's like, it's always the heat of the moment. It don't necessarily be for insurance or a woman get pregnant, the man already got a woman, he want her to get rid of the baby, so he end up offering her. Shit like that. That's what Fatal Attraction is. But it just amazed me that it's really like black people on the same shit too, though. That's what was amazing about it.
So let me ask you this question then. Both of you guys, since you guys are into these little homicidal shows. My daughter, sorry, I'm around a lot of craziness. Obviously on the show too. No, I'm just playing. Anyways, though, so when y'all watch these shows, do y'all think that these could give people ideas on what and what not to do when they're trying to do the things that they see on these shows?
I would hope, like.
You would hope?
I would hope that it wouldn't give people the ideas to want to go and do the same stupid shit.
No, not the same stupid shit. Because the only reason why this person got caught, if you watch any of those shows, that's how it be. One piece of hair and the.
You know what I noticed?
They left a footprint.
And what I haven't understood about people, every time I watch them shows, most of the they solve it due to fucking phones. Like they texting or they go to a scene and a location is on. It's like, why? Like, if y'all don't watch these shows yourselves, y'all don't know this is the main way that they, you know, bust people, or you know what I'm saying? And then the other thing is, if you know you done committed a murder, why do you still have the shoes and the clothes that you wore that fucking night? Why is it 3 weeks later they come to your house and pull the shit out your closet? Why?
So it's safe to say that America is raising murderers.
I don't know.
I'm right.
I told you, there's a lot of them out here, man.
You think that these TV shows help them with their crimes?
I told you, man.
No,
you can never trust a woman.
If they crimes, you wouldn't still have the same TV shows repeating how they got busted. They all still get busted the same way.
You cannot trust a woman that bleeds for 7 days.
What? Why?
Huh?
Why?
Because she already thinking, she already on it. Her mind already twisted for them 7 days. So because she technically killing the baby.
I don't know what to say on that one.
Her baby,
but
a
like
period shed in that day. So she
48 hours.
It would be unintentional.
They solve most of their crimes by snitching.
Oh, there's a lot of niggas snitching.
Don't really put in a lot of work on solving their murders. The snitches do.
You get paid. You get paid a couple dollars to snitch. So.
He said, how much you pay? He said, how much you pay? He said, I got that. He said, they got 200 years. He said, how much they give you? $40. He said, $40. They got 200 years. They gave like this nigga $40.
All I need to see a nigga get a cigarette and some Popeyes. It's that nigga's telling. It's over with. And the niggas like after the nigga catch the body, the nigga's still in the same town.
Yeah, it's weird. They weird.
They untouchable.
At least bust some cheeks before you get locked up.
Probably where he was at in the first place.
You know what I mean? I've been really writing out my will. Y'all been writing your will out?
No, I ain't leaving nobody shit. Fuck these niggas.
All my stuff going to my kids and my grandkids.
I told my old lady, I said, yo, if you want some of the money, you're gonna have to put my ashes in like to a dildo to get some of my money. I still gotta get it when I'm gone.
Right. They'll raise you.
I'm just saying, you know what I mean? It's like a little bit of my ass. I'm not saying the whole thing, just maybe about, a teaspoon encapsulized, you know what I mean, in the dildo, you know.
So what's the topic, bro?
No, it's a freestyle today, man. If you want to bring a topic,
what's Revenge of the Nerd?
It's a classic movie. I know Miss Londa saw it back in her day.
Revenge of the Nerds?
Yeah, you remember that?
I remember, but I don't think I watched it. That sounds like some of my brothers probably watched.
It was about these teenagers that create their own. They're in college and create their own fraternity. It's a real good movie. It's like the same time Porky and that shit came out back in the day. It was an 80s movie.
So, do you think that Diddy gonna get off, or do y'all really think they finna book him? What y'all think?
No, he already done, man. He's already out that crime.
You think so?
Yeah, man.
So you know why they said they went into his house? What they went for?
I heard he got some blacklist type shit. So where he can expose some people. That's how I heard he can get out of it.
So it's stated that pretty much the whole people that went up in this house, the reason they went up in this house like that is because he had tapes and shit of very successful people that he can put on blast if he do get caught. And so, a Diddy party, everybody know about a Diddy party and shit. So imagine how many people was really in there. And it stated that he recorded everything. So anybody who was there, who did something crazy, it's a possibility that you on camera.
That's why I told you, man.
They haven't been already knew this. I mean, did he like make a threat to somebody or something for them to like?
So what ends up happening is once one person start everybody, here come everybody, right? So it's like at this point, I was at the party too. You see what I'm saying? And so now it's who else is there? You see what I'm saying? And we gotta get that information the fuck about it. As well as not there. Pretty much like it'll be some top level niggas that was not there. You feel me? Probably was there. I mean, we talking about TD Jakes. What?
Ellen DeGeneres, however you say her name. I heard it was some. Hey, you know what? Did y'all watch the movie NWA?
Mm-hmm.
Don't y'all remember them talking about Clyde Davis in that movie? You remember when Ice Cube left them, and then he made that song when he said "getting fucked by the white man."
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, damn, Clyde Davis name coming up and P Diddy shit too. So he just been out here just fucking these niggas. Like,
I don't think. Okay, so the 90s is different from the 2000s. Maybe he just. I mean, the song was called "No Vaseline," right? So he pretty much so the way that he felt about it, first off, the reason he came out with the song is because he felt like Eazy-E got most of the money and everybody else is doing a lot of the work. He like, why we all ain't splitting down the middle? Where's my part? This, that, and the other. But he felt like the niggas that stayed, you feel me, was getting fucked by the white man. Like they getting played, they ain't getting their money. So he came out with No Vaseline. So I think that was a reference to the comment because back then they was hanging niggas over balconies, right? They wasn't doing all. They was beating niggas' ass back then. There wasn't no cameras for people to be seeing all that shit. Nigga, you get your ass beat. Wasn't no publicity on it. Nigga, you do what we say. You get Vanilla Ice, nigga. You feel me? So now, once all these niggas that was back then trying to come up power, i.e. Puff Daddies, you know, the niggas who wasn't nobody trying to come up off of the biggies and shit, they get the power. And now they are the ones who are bringing in the new rappers and shit. But once they get the power, their friends becomes the owners of Disney, the owners of Nickelodeon. These are their new friends. And then you start seeing the Nickelodeon documentaries or the Orlando Browns from Disney saying the shit that they saying. And these are the friends of the Puff Daddies and niggas that's in the rap game. So now you like, okay, hold on. There's a whole thing of people who are at the top touching all these motherfuckers that's coming in. The only way you come in is if you got your titties out or if you get on your knees. And that's
hands on your knees. Hand on your knees.
You got some motherfuckers out here. As soon as you see a motherfucker come out saying that, I don't want to hear that shit. Why you don't want to hear that shit? Let her do her thing. But as soon as it's your daughter in there trying to get that same record deal and she in there with her hands on her knees, don't say nothing. But then you get the R. Kelly parents who don't say nothing. You see what I'm saying? So it's fucked. It's fucked. If we don't come together.
So what is the industry like? A bunch of fucking freaks? Like, so in order for you to get in the industry, like P. Diddy done hit damn near all these niggas.
So I think what it be. Well, you want to answer that, right?
Nah, I don't know, man. That's above my pay grade. You know what I mean? I'm not. I already told you I don't want to get that rich. I want to be nigga rich.
I think what it be is a lot of the people that like you listen to these motherfuckers that come out. Most of them come out talking about the struggle they came from, and then once they after that's their first album, The Struggle. The second one is how they actually got to come up and where they at now, and then the last one is what they got. Right? That's how the albums normally go, unless a nigga just ain't really made it, and all his albums The Struggle until he make it. So I think what happens is most of the niggas they struggle, they fucked up. So you put a bag in their goddamn face, and they know if they go back to the hood, they ain't got shit, so they fall victim to the money. And it's just like fuck it, shit. Who gonna do something for me? Nobody do nothing for me, so they niggas just fall victim to the money. They don't have no morals. So you listen to a nigga like Meek Mills, and he talking all the shit that the nigga can hear because he ain't got he hungry like the rest of us. And then that nigga blow up, and now the shit he rapping about, I can't even understand. Nigga, I don't know what a Balenciaga watch is. Nigga, I ain't never even tried one on. You know what I'm saying? So these niggas is doing this shit for the money at this point, man. They don't be having nothing. These motherfuckers throw some bag in their face, and these niggas become the real them. They say.
I mean, is it just that bad to grow up eating red beans and rice with smoked turkey? I mean, is it just that bad? Because I don't make me some red beans and rice with some smoked turkey, fry me some chicken right now, and max.
So me, I got some morals. I got morals because I got morals from my grandmother. Right? My grandmother taught me morals. She taught me like, nigga, this don't make no sense. Look how you can affect other people, right? Just doing your own selfish deeds. So I got morals. Like if it's gonna affect other people, I won't do it unless it's going to be detrimental to me, right? Most of these niggas, when they come out the hood, including myself, are not hood niggas. We don't want that shit. That's not what we don't want to fight every day. We ain't trying to be shooting with niggas. We ain't trying to be selling dope. We don't want that shit. So sometimes you just gotta be that nigga though. You gotta be that nigga that's gonna not be a sucker. So most of these niggas in the rap game, they probably came from that, where it wasn't that they wanted to be tough, but they just had no choice. If I walk outside, these niggas gonna take my shoes. You see what I'm saying? So they ain't had no choice. But then once they get that lump bag, Lil Uzi Vert, now the real nigga come out of them because they secure now. My bills paid. I ain't worried about nobody paying shit for. I could be myself, and what can you say? So if I want to walk around with a little purse on, a little nails black and shit, lipstick on my face and shit, sing and twerk, and I'm a dude, what the fuck you gonna say? I got the bag. And so now the real nigga come out of them, not the one that they had to be. And I think that's where the real problem lies at. Because me, I can't sit here and tell y'all what I would do, but I'm sure I couldn't see myself. I'm 6'4", 250 pounds. Even if I lost some weight, I couldn't see myself walking around with no high heels on and lipstick, bro. I just couldn't
God
see
damn,
it.
that's a scary sight, man.
Man, you hear me? I would be laughing at myself. So I will say that I don't think that there's too much that I could do. I'm not about to be hopping like no bunny for no money and shit. I'm not about to be doing nothing that I'm not going to demoralize myself for some money. And I live okay with the little bit of money I got. So,
See, like the ones like
I was in there.
Usher and like Justin Bieber and shit, like I look at them as victims because they actually was groomed as kids.
Children.
But I look at the parent too. You know what I'm saying? It's not that deep to get your child into the industry to get rich off of your child that you just hand your child over to somebody. It's not that serious to me. But that other dude, the I forget his name, the one who I guess is got the lawsuit against Diddy or whatever. Like, you a grown ass man. You moved with him to 3 different damn places. Like, he promised you different shit. So to me, you was with it. But are you doing this because you didn't get the shit that he promised you? Like, you're not a victim to me.
So we were just talking about your situation, the situation on your show with, you know, the courts and the lady. Sometimes they in that position, right? So let's just say this nigga know everything about this person, so you can't say nothing about them. They got you trapped. They know where your kids go to school at. Your mama go to the doctors. What if little Billy get into an accident on his way to school? Like those type of threats that these niggas can give out, because niggas crash out for $200. Like, you know what I'm saying? They gonna go kill somebody for $200. You feel me? So you dealing with billionaires, and these motherfuckers just feel like they got all the power in the world, and they can send somebody $1,000 to off you or hit your baby mama's car or some shit like that. Sometimes niggas fall in line.
No, but what I'm saying is, though, if he promised you, oh, he could get you a Grammy Award or whatever type of, it was some type of something. He promised him, like, he promised him different shit. To me, it's like, okay, you gave up the ass because that's what you wanted, but you didn't get it. So now you didn't flip the script. That's what I'm talking about. To me, you're not a victim. You was willing to get what you wanted, but it didn't go your way. So now, you know.
It depends on what the contract said too. But then you got the whole Usher situation. So that's like in that same situation, did he groom him into who he is now, or is he already a adult? Like,
Usher was a kid. I'm talking
Usher
about
was
the
a
other
kid.
dude. I can't.
The other
think of
dude,
his
right?
name.
That's what I'm saying. Was he an adult already, or was he a kid?
Yeah, he was an adult already.
And I think listen, anybody that allows these things, that should be consensual, huh?
That's what I'm saying. To me, it's consensual. You wanted it. You agreed to it. Like, he promised you stuff, and you was with it.
So I mean, that's just what they want. That's just what they want. Shit. Sometimes it just be what they want, right? And then they don't get their way. And like you said, they just come out and start doing this because some of these niggas, they just want this shit. Like if they coming out saying it, even these females, you know, been how many parties, man, and all of a sudden you coming out saying this shit, the whole Bill Cosby shit, all this shit. Like it doesn't seem. It seems set up. It seems like so when Puff Daddy went against the liquor company, it seemed like once he won his lawsuit against the liquor companies, that's when all this shit come out. So it's like, okay,
so he had a lawsuit against Ciroc
and he won. And so once he won, here we go. And it's like, but the problem with it is, again, like I said, going back to that whole situation we were talking about earlier, you win this because it's right. You won, but you better believe they coming back
because they feel like you crossed them.
And we got all the videotapes of you. We got all the information. So, and we know as soon as we put this information out there, here come the Me Too movement. Me too. Me too. So,
Miss Wanda, I got this. Jarrell posted something really interesting just a minute ago. He posted. He said, no, he shared this, but he said, "Women, if y'all so independent, take your baby daddy off of child support."
somebody at the door?
That's crazy ball.
Hold on, bro.
Oh man, my fucking allergies. Metro. Oh man. Metro.
So how you feeling about that Metro Drake shit?
It's all right, you know.
Feel like it's real beef?
Fuck no, man.
What was the question?
Oh no, I'm saying Jarrell posted something interesting. Somebody else posted it, but it said, you know how women be posting some shit, I'm a boss bitch, and all that information, but they get crazy amounts of money in child support. Are you really an independent mom? Are you really getting out the mud like you say you're getting out the mud?
So if you're so independent, why don't you take your baby dad off child support? Is basically the question.
Why, if you're so independent, why are you taking that $50 rent? That's what I want to know. That's the real question.
Because the cheaper, the better.
That's what I'm saying. Pussy, that pussy shit, man. That
It
pussy
ain't worth,
inflation.
it ain't worth what they be making it be.
Oh man, that shit ain't worth a buffalo nickel, man.
I told you before, man. We the ones, we the catch. They won't want to say that because they get all cute and glamorous and shit.
I'm telling you, but and how they look at niggas, man, as a pawn and shit like that, sacrificing.
So we the catch. It's obvious.
I can't be mad if a bitch want to keep on playing the broad game so she get the HIV, the house in Virginia. If that's what game you want to play for the bag, some of them girls on All-Star Weekend, let me get an NBA player.
I mean, that's what I was
going to say.
It ain't even worth it. Look, I got child support for 2 of my kids, and it wasn't like nothing to be like, oh, yeah, I'm waiting on that child support. It wasn't nothing like, come on now.
Man, Miss Londa, I'm talking about the young girls. I'm not talking about somebody in your bracket. I'm talking about them teeny tiny.
I'm saying even when I was.
She was young. Her kids are grown now, so she was one of them young girls.
Yeah, but I was finna say, you can talk to each one of my baby dads, and I guarantee you neither one of them ain't gonna be able to tell you, I was like, nigga, my baby need them Jordans, whoop-de-whoop, I'm gonna put you on child support. I'm just one of them people that if I want something, I'm just gonna go get it. And if I did ask them for something, it was because I literally had no other options or just couldn't get it. But I didn't really I'm just, I don't know.
Miss Londa, but you be seeing that shit online.
And then I wasn't one of them people that want to get online and like, I don't think that makes you posting what you doing for your kids and doing all this and buying them this, that don't make you a great mom. Like, do you really need that? You need them likes. You need them likes to make you feel like you're a good mom.
Yeah, you don't get no points for being a parent.
Yeah. And that's on both sides, moms and dads. I don't know. I just never really, you know what I'm saying, agree with that.
Yeah.
But I do get where he coming from if you're that person that decides that you have to be this boss bitch, that, and the other, and you got this.
Oh man, these bitches living they living like TRGP.
You don't talk about how your rent is $8 or how your motherfucking baby daddy pays every damn near thing because he give you $2,000-3,000 a month in child support, whatever the case may be, or you just collected $2,000-3,000 from each of your baby, however it's going, but you so independent. You see what I'm saying? So that's where I think that's the where it's coming from. Now, should a man take care of his child? Yes. Do I think that
I can see if they used it as a stepping stone? You know what I'm saying? Like you are low income, but you gonna use that as a stepping stone to do better and grow, get a better job, buy a house. You know what I'm saying? And
but most of them don't do that.
You say don't do that?
Most of them don't. Most of them will post a picture. Most of them will post a picture they eating steak and shrimp with lobster tails, and that should be off their food stamps. But you ain't eating like me. You see what I'm saying? And so I think that's the ones that most niggas be talking about, right? Because it's like, how do you How do you be independent, but you ain't even paying the same? You flexing on the person that's paying $2,000 in rent, so they can't buy the new J's you got, but you paying $8 a month in rent, so you could buy 6 pair of J's. So now you flexing on me because my shoes don't look like yours. I think that's what we're talking about, because now only thing that I don't agree with, and I think I got some backlash for this, and I just don't care. I do not think that my money, if I had to pay for my child support, let's just say she had so many kids, I don't know how many kids, but my child support for my child was $1,000 a month. My $1,000 a month should go to my fucking child. Now, if you put that on the bills or whatever, I get that. That's everybody in the house. I can't be mad about that. That's what you did with it. But don't take my $1,000 a month and buy your other child some fucking shoes with me.
Oh no, they gonna do that.
I won't
do that.
They gonna
can't tell them that.
You can't tell them that. But that's what I don't respect, because it's like, okay, so now my child gotta fucking not have. Because
wait, what do you mean if it's $1,000 and you bought another child's shoes, how does your kid don't get to have? They should have shoes too.
No, I'm saying, okay, so let's just say you got 3 kids, Ms. Londa. Maybe your first child is mine. Your second 2 is with your baby daddy, your other baby daddy. I send $1,000 a month in child support to my child.
That's for all 3 of them niggas, man.
You take that $1,000 and spend it on all 3 of them. I don't respect that. That's what I'm saying. Now, if that $1,000 went to all 3 of them on the level of I paid my bills, you see what I'm saying? I put gas in my car to get I get that. I ain't gonna be like, oh, it's only $10 should go in the gas tank. You know what I'm saying? Tell you, I wouldn't do none of that. Oh, I only put $200 on the bills and tell the baby daddy to put the other. I wouldn't do that. But if you're talking about something, I bought him Jordans and I bought my other 2 kids Jordans too, so I need to what?
But you can't control that.
So what if it's like, though, she done already paid the bills and shit, and then the child support is extra though.
Okay, but you shouldn't be coming. Okay, so if I give you $1,000, you already done paid your bills, and now you're taking that $1,000 and you need to spend it on my child. Cool. If you got to spend on the rest of your kids, then you need to go talk to the other nigga that helped you make these kids.
That's not how that works.
If you got one paying child support, why the other one ain't? I mean, if
that's what I'm saying.
Why ain't he paying?
It be like that, but hey, I seen those situations where the other one just don't. And even if they do, they still be thirsty. They still gonna do what they want. Listen, my point that I'm making is a lot of times the child support don't go to the child.
That never does.
If it's not gonna go to a necessity, it should all go to the child. Because if it don't go to the child, then what's going to end up happening? You're going to be looking at me to do extra other than what I've done. And my real problem with the child support is, yes, it can go to the lights so my child can have lights over there. But do my child have lights over here? Because if he do, then that child shouldn't be getting out. Then my money shouldn't be going to your light bill. Because if they lights out over there, my child got lights over here. And trust me, all your kids ain't coming but mine. So, like I just don't get why men have to pay child support and then the women take the money and pay for everybody.
They don't do shit, man. I'm telling you, man.
That's right. Other than that,
I'm telling you,
I don't got a problem with child support.
You know what I wish I did, man? I wish I knew about the Passport Bros movement at a young age. You can return them bitches. You can return right back. Oh, you return them bitches right back to the country. Oh, this bitch threatened me. She gotta get out of here.
Not if you have a baby by her. She's a citizen.
You know, then you got the kid and she back in her country. It's a win-win.
You gotta have a baby by. You have a baby by her. She here, bro. She ain't going nowhere.
She's because her.
No. I'm gonna say she's abusive. That's a deportative thing. A violent crime. A violent crime. You out of here.
She bringing violence to this country. She gotta go.
Oh yeah, man.
This nigga is.
That bitch worked for ISIS. That's what I'm gonna say. She said she worked for ISIS. She out of there.
Bro, I'm gonna get canceled.
I don't know. I think that men and women should automatically have equal parentage rights. Yeah, like I get it. We carried a child for 9 months, but I don't think that a man should have to fight for his rights. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I think that's weird.
That's definitely weird.
Miss Lonnie, you know what happened with, man? I hate to sorry this, man. It's a lot of women raised by hoes, right? So, and they get 10 years worth of hoeing degrees. They be doctors at hoeing, right? So they had this plan. Man, I'm getting tired of Rod. He's getting on my motherfucking nerves. Let me divorce him. Let me get him put him on child support. Oh, now he got a new bitch. I'm gonna put him on child support. Fuck the other baby daddy. I just want to rule over him. I want to grab his nuts and squeeze him till all the blood start coming out his nuts till he pass out.
That's what your wife is doing. That's what your ex-wife doing, bro.
I don't give a fuck. I got 9 more years.
9 more years of this shit.
Let's see how long you live like that. I'm telling you, man, that pussy is an entrapment thing, man. I wish I started fucking in the ass. You know what I mean? You fuck bitches in the ass. You know what I mean? You don't gotta worry about none of that. You fucking that stinker. You don't gotta worry about that. How you gonna get pregnant from the stinker? You know?
Men should stand up more for their rights.
I'm telling you, men should have rights of saying, I don't want no kids. I don't want to have no kids. We should be pro-choice too.
I mean,
see, the problem with that is how you gonna tell a woman what to do with her body, right?
How you gonna tell me what to do with my nut? It's accidental.
Okay, well, you the one who left it there. She didn't take it.
Exactly.
I tried to get her to plan B. She didn't swallow it.
Again, now you're telling her to do something with her body. You're telling her to eat something that she don't have to eat.
Hey,
I'm trying to get
all I'm about to say, man, chitty chitty bang bang. Put it in the shake and give it to him now.
Listen, I'm gonna say this.
Stand up for your rights, brothers. Don't keep on following these.
Decide to keep a baby from a nigga who is telling you not to keep it is a dumbass. Period.
Don't take that motherfucking salmon out of Dollar General no more. Don't do it to yourself.
If you don't have it to get rid of the baby, or you're not able to get rid of the baby, I get it. But if this man is literally telling you that he don't want to take care of the child, and you still try and force it on him, and now you got to be this motherfucking single mama and try and get child support out of the nigga and live off of that, do you? Because that's what you're going to get when a nigga tell you they don't want a child and you still allowed to, and you still birth that child.
Hey, boom.
Now,
how many
you had a right to birth that child? 100 motherfucking
Hey, boom. You want me to tell you? You know what the game is though?
What?
I seen it firsthand. Talking to my homeboys, right? These bitches have good jobs, right? Before they go to court, they quit their job so they get more money.
So of course you see that, but we win and we starting to win now.
They don't care about that.
It must be the way they raised though, because like,
oh man, I'm telling you, they 10 generations of hoes.
Thought process is like that though.
They handmaids, Miss Londa. You ever seen the movie Handmaids?
No.
Watch it. Go Google it. All these bitches want to take it to the chest. Oh, this I'm gonna go get on child support. I'm gonna get these. I'm gonna get Section 8. I'm gonna get food stamps. Then I'm gonna go do DoorDash. But I got that nigga Rob money coming in. That's all a game. That's why I'm saying hopefully when I hit about 41, I get famous. So I don't gotta pay no bitch extra money.
If you get famous, you really gonna have to fork out some money because
he ain't got no more kids. And by the time he's 41, that's in 9 years, he'll be off child support.
Yeah.
So he ain't gotta pay shit.
Or I can always go order a black mamba and throw in the car. No, I didn't mean that.
I don't know. The women in our family, I don't know that we just all worked hard.
That generation dead. That's a dead bloodline.
Reverse that shit real quick.
Reverse it.
This nigga say he gonna throw a black mamba in the car. What TV show did you get that idea from, Rod?
I don't know what you're talking about. It was satire. It was really satire.
Miss Londa, you know what a black mamba is, correct?
No.
It's a snake, a very poisonous snake. Yeah. So back to you. What would make you want to throw a very poisonous snake in the car?
No reason.
Yeah, you don't know.
You know.
See, he'll be the one to be like, the only reason why we found this is because there's only 6 black mambas in the state of Washington, D.C. You
know what I've been wanting to do, Miss Londa? I've been thinking about, doing like a bachelorette show for her so I can get her to sign these paperwork, right? If I can find her a good man a little bit above me, maybe he can sign adoption papers like Russell Wilson, and I can be out of it, I just want Christmas and my birthday.
To see your child, you only want to see them on Christmas and your birthday.
Yeah, Christmas and my birthday.
What about their birthday?
Yeah, I can see them too via Zoom. I was like with y'all.
I was about to say you ain't shit.
Oh man. But man, yes, man, this just a lot of bullshit man gotta go through, man.
No, you said Nerds was winning. That's
They
why.
are.
So how are they winning?
You talking about nerdy men?
Yeah, nerdy men, you know what they are, man? They don't gotta deal with the project bitches because that's not what they like.
Yeah, they winning in that aspect.
They got repellent. Them real nerdy niggas, they got the project pussy.
I had heard a man say, women don't want a man that's gonna go to work, just work a job and pay the bills. That ain't good enough for them. They want the bad. And I when I sit back and look at the younger generation, I do see that. Like that shit is true.
Miss Londa, they went the hobo.
If they willing to go to work and pay the bills and this and that, they get dogged out.
They went the hobosexual. The hobosexual got real big meat paws. They got at least about a 14-inch dick that's gonna take the uvula out of their mouth. You know what I mean? That shit gonna be gone. The shit that hanging in their mouth is gonna get removed by the big dick paws. So, and the walls gonna be stretched out. They just gonna be playing PlayStation all day, and they're gonna be taking care of them.
Y'all know what kind of men I love to see women with? You know the men that you see, they work them jobs and they got the shirt with their little name right here on the corner of it by the pocket. Mm-hmm. They come home, they be in their yard, they be talking with the next door neighbor, drinking beer, looking at each other boats. Them the type of men that I like to see women with. Them
they don't want them.
Them the men that know how to treat women.
That definitely gonna be a boat.
I feel like you can't treat them too nice no more, Miss Yolanda. But they like to run up on niggas, man. They like to stomp a nigga out.
Right person, like you just gotta set your expectations to a certain level.
You know, I blame myself. I take accountability, Miss Yolanda, because I like them hoes, man. I was a whole solver, you know what I mean? And I try to save them. I try to give them $50 and I knock off Chanel purse. You know what I mean? I thought I could control them with that, you know? Get their little crusty toes done.
You know the saying, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife.
You try to build a hoe up, you know what I mean? It's like wearing sweatpants with a wallet in your sweatpants. You know your wallet gonna fall out.
Can't be out here confusing them.
You know, motherfucker hoes, man.
You sounding like you sounding real simpish.
You know what I mean? I try to save the hoes, man. I try to do better for them hoes, man. Take them to Olive Garden when they was used to Golden Corral. You know, I try to take them to change the scenery for them.
Golden Corral is nasty as shit.
You know what I mean? They was raised off that Golden Corral, so I try to take them to Olive Garden, PF Chang or something.
You try and show them the finer things?
Yeah, them hoes, all they want to say is
Golden Corral ain't the finer things. What the hell?
No, that's why I said I tried to take it to Olive Garden. I took them to Olive Garden. You know what I mean?
That ain't
good spaghetti, you know.
Bro, you gonna spend $70 on there and say that's the finer things?
It's $70. That bitch ain't used to $70. He used to Big Macs and chicken sandwiches.
You disrespectful.
You know what I mean? I'm changing your life. You know what I mean?
You know,
I was already giving you half price with this small penis I got. You know what I mean? You didn't have to put all that work in.
I don't know what to say about him either, Miss Londa. I don't.
Right.
Just let him have it.
Right, was you one of them teenagers in school that always used to tease and crack jokes on the girls, like?
Oh yeah, I call a bitch so ugly, man.
The back of their head, you give me that.
You especially them dark neck bitches, Miss Londa, that look like tires, Michelin tires on their neck. I give them the work. You know what I'm talking about, Miss Londa? You ever seen a girl with a dark ass neck?
That's fucked up.
Oh man, I remember one time I was young, man. I probably was like 16 years old, man. I was trying to get fresh, right? Behind the youth center. My dad was in the military. I'm trying to get fresh. This bitch fucking neck tastes like salt and vinegar chips. I said, damn, bitch, you didn't clean your neck? That shit tastes like salt and vinegar, Miss Londa.
Yeah, that's why you got to get in the shower with them.
That bitch neck was tasting like salt and vinegar.
But you got to get in the shower with them like after the first 5 to 6 minutes so they can get that funk smell about it. You don't want to go hop in the shower with them and they still got the funk smell. You let them go for like 5 to 6 minutes, get the funk smell out, then you hop in.
When I was in school, Miss Londa, I was really bad. Man. I used to tell one bitch, this ugly black bitch, she used to get on my nerves. I told her, I said, you look like you were one of them females off of Planet of the Apes.
Why did you tell her that?
That bitch got a monkey face. You look like a chimp in the face.
You and me.
You decided that she needed to know that?
Yeah, fuck her.
That
You
was
want to
your
talk about my nose? Fuck you.
That was
An eye for an eye. You know what I mean? I ain't Jesus. I ain't one of them Jesus type of niggas. I ain't turn the other cheek.
You know what I mean? You only got 2 cheeks, right? So you can turn one of them at least.
I'm not turning nothing.
Well, you can't complain about how you get treated.
I ain't turning nothing.
Well, it's time for me to eat.
Fuck them. Kafelka fish.
Man, you gotta turn the other cheek, man. Show some love, man. They gonna miss you. They gonna need you in this comedian shit, man. You know, give us the real good shit, man. Not the.
already gonna talk about tomorrow. I'm gonna talk about how growing the project was like Fear Factor.
How was that?
You know what I mean? I had to deal with roaches sometimes being my food. We gotta plick them out.
What's wrong with this man? This nigga's crazy. Man.
He be catching motherfuckers off guard. You just don't be knowing what to say. You be like, damn.
You know what I mean? That shit was like Fear Factor. Some of your family members got bed bugs. Nigga, that's a challenge, nigga, to sit still when them bed bugs biting your ass, nigga.
It's still. It's a challenge to sit still when you get bit by bed bugs.
And then don't you be smashing a BBW and she rides your face. Oh man, that's like trying to do an underwater challenge, man.
You let them ride your face?
Yeah, man. Ride your face. You know, I told you I'm a big munch, nigga.
That'd be too much me. Pause. That'd be too much for me, man. I can't.
That's why I got this nose, nigga. I'm up there with Michael Phelps, nigga. That's why I don't understand why Michael Jackson want to cut off his nose, man. He lost his superpowers.
I'm telling you, was up there like. You put your nose in?
Oh, I'll put my whole body in that motherfucker, man. If you can, I'll be Super Mario, man. Yo, you know what the wildest shit saw me, man? When I saw this shit, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I was dealing with this white girl, man. I could put my whole fist in her, man. I was lifting that bitch up like a puppet, man.
How did you feel about that?
That shit was crazy, though, man.
How did that make you feel? Did that make you feel like this the one?
Nah. She was a whore, you know.
That you like turn hoes in the housewife, so I was just wondering, like,
you know what I mean? The hoes just got no limits, you know.
But did you feel like she could have been like?
Oh no, she couldn't be the one, man. She had more dick in there than that.
Did you hit it?
No, bike week. You know what I mean? Down in North Carolina. Yeah. Outside in the woods.
I'm sure if you had your whole face in there from the stories you said, you didn't feel anything.
That's the best kind. No judgment.
So you surely probably didn't nut in there.
I don't know. Loose pussy helps the heart.
How do you feel anything if it's loose?
You don't got to worry about your heart rate going up too high. Your heart rate stay at 87. You don't got to worry about having a stroke or nothing or a heart attack.
You're not touching anything. It's just what are you doing?
It's like fucking peanut butter.
It's just all mushy in there. It's not
It's
tight.
mushy, you know, not tight. It's mushy.
I guess.
Yeah, so follow me at Podcast Lit. I
This nigga got no sense at all.
How do you know what fucking peanut butter is like? Is what I'm trying to figure out.
I'm just saying it'd be the closest thing to it. You know.
So you've done that before?
No, I'm just saying it probably was loose like peanut butter. Peanut butter is smooth and loose. You put a spoon right in there and that shit loose. You know?
Peanut butter is actually thick.
I wonder what we was thinking about because you put a spoon in some peanut butter and it just stay around the spoon. I ain't know that. It's like peanut butter you must be.
You put a little oil in it, loosen up. Like government peanut butter. Everybody has some government peanut butter. You put a little oil, that shit just spread out.
Never really. What you talking about? The white can? The
white
box?
You know what I mean?
Say peanut butter on it. That's it.
It's peanut butter. Not Jiffy.
Not Jiffy. Just say peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
And the white box to say corn flakes. That's it. Not Kellogg's. Just corn flakes.
Corn flakes.
Just say flakes. Corn flakes.
Kicks and shit.
No, Kicks was that shit though. I ain't gonna lie. Kicks was that shit though. That and that King Vitamins.
I was just gonna say King Vitamin.
That King Vitamins, that was that shit. Boy,
hey, Miss Lon, do you think with that King syrup you probably could take some hair off with somebody? With some King syrup? The King syrup, you think you could take some hair off somebody?
Off of who?
Off of somebody. You probably can use that like to take some hair removal type shit with King syrup, how sticky it is, right?
I don't know.
You want to remove somebody's hair with some King syrup?
I'm just saying, you can probably rip something off with it, you know.
Yeah, so I don't know if I'm gonna be finishing this podcast. Man, I might revamp it.
What do you mean revamped it? What's going on, man? I thought what happened with Saturday before we get out of here, man?
You don't want to know what happened with Saturday. All I know is it's fuck niggas.
Damn.
So what are you like looking for, a co-host or something?
Nah, it's more of a I was looking to do a show. I got a whole bunch of shows, right? But I was looking to do a certain show. And I've noticed that the people around me are doing a lot of shows. But then when I ask for a show, niggas don't show up like they say they would.
Oh, right? You talking about like you going on their shows, supporting their shows, but then then you stop.
Yeah, I am. But I just found out just now that that's what it is. So now that I know, it's cool, but it's just the whole revamping because trying to help niggas outside of podcasting and then trying to be on the same page with niggas inside of podcasting. I've learned that niggas ain't gonna be on the same shit you on. You feel me? And so that's cool. So instead of me trying to enlighten these motherfuckers. Because I found myself talking to a lot of people, right? And sometimes when I talk to people, I say things, and instead of them understanding what I'm saying, they think I'm crazy. I'm talking some nonsense, you know what I'm saying? But in actuality, they just dumb. And I'm just trying to put myself around a whole bunch of motherfuckers who don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, don't understand what the fuck I'll be talking about. And that's my part. I still get the options to be around them, but they don't give me the same energy.
Do you be like ever posting any other podcast groups saying, "Oh, I got this topic on blah blah day. Anybody want to join?"
Nah, I ain't do that yet. That's what I'm saying. I got to get back to it. The niggas that I was around now, this is what we was already doing. You see what I'm saying? So it was like that. So I didn't feel like I needed to go and do that. But now that I see that the niggas that I'm around is good for me for it to be around them, but not good for them to be around me. Now that I understand.
It help them get out there.
I ain't gonna say I brung them any like I might have only because of like the way that I act, my character. I ain't gonna say character because it's just me, but the shit that I be talking, the hype I be getting, shit I be saying, the passionate shit I be saying, the deep shit I be saying. Sometimes I get that gets used, but I ain't gonna say like I was just without you, nigga, I wouldn't have got this views or you know what I'm saying.
No,
These
yeah,
followers.
not like that. But sometimes, like when you sharing people's shit and you giving them like,
Oh yeah, definitely that for sure. Like I definitely didn't see none of that, but I also would just see like a lot of like, oh, I gotta work. But then I turn around and see niggas on everybody else's show.
yeah,
Or I gotta work, and then I happen to be on the same show with the same motherfucker who told me they gotta work.
right,
That's how it goes.
yeah, it'd be
And
weird.
then it just be that. So hey, I ain't gonna fuck with it no more. I said it to people. You know, I got the same response that I expect to get because it's the same response that you would
Oh
get.
no, it's not like that, man. It ain't like hey nigga, I already got the t-shirt. I already got the t-shirt. I already seen the bullshit.
It's not like that.
No, bro, we right here.
Yep. So now it looks like I'm bitching or I'm crying, right? Hell no, I'm not crying. I'm not bitching because I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna just leave it alone and start over.
That's the best way to do. I always move away quietly. It's just this last incident. I couldn't move away quietly because I was in a lease, number one, and I had $8,000 worth of equipment. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like the way I normally would have reacted, I feel like I had to kind of punk out a little bit. But in any other incidents, I would have been said, bitch, like, if you don't get the fuck out my face
I
type
got the
shit.
fuck out a little bit. That made you mad as shit too, huh?
Yeah, like, you know when somebody like really fucking with you and you in
gonna
that
fuck
position where
everything up
you
if you
just really
react.
you know you want to just grab them by their fucking face and muff the fuck out of them, but you can't because
You
you
gonna
got
fuck
a
it
lot
up.
to lose. That's the type of situation I was in, like literally, and it was for no reason. Like this bitch is really controlling, real controlling, and very unprofessional. Like I'm leasing an office from you, so it started off that I was leasing an office from her. But then as I get to, we get to talking about, the business that I have going on, and she like, oh yeah, so I have a production. So we get to talking about collaborating. But I noticed early on, I started seeing the red flags. So I'm the type of person, once I see the red flag, I'm going to back off. She asking me about somebody that was already a part of my network. Your question, that's first of all, that's not even your position. You're questioning me about somebody that's a part of my network, and I tell you respectfully, anybody that I have already been working with, I'm not trying to, you know what I'm saying, like boot them out, especially somebody that came on willing to help me and they're not even getting paid. They're willing to wait for, shit to grow to get paid. I'm not kicking them. You sound dumb. But she's trying to tell me I have to consider other people that I work with. Bitch, no, I don't. I'm the fucking CEO, so I call the shots. It's up to me. And I'm not one of them people that feel like, oh, you don't got the experience, I can't work with you. I didn't have experience. I learned everything I learned as I go on. I watch YouTube a lot to learn a lot of this shit. So when somebody else is coming on, if they willing to learn and we can sit down and figure it out and learn it together, I don't have a problem with that. But she one of them people that feel like, oh, I'm experienced in this area. So yeah, you really need to consider other people, bitch. No, I don't. So I just tell her like, I think it would be best if you work with your people and I'm gonna work with my people, but I'm gonna continue to pay my rent. But she not satisfied with that. It's like now I don't get what I want, then bitch, you're in my office even though you're paying rent. You that type of shit. Then you tell me you come in. So when I first rented the office, she said the podcast room was included. But when I decide that I don't want to collab with you, now you're telling me, oh, you charging $150 for your interviews. You can give me $50 off of all your interviews. Bitch, no the fuck I'm not.
Damn.
But then tried to piggyback and say, or me and my friend, we want to do a podcast and you have all the equipment if you let us use your equipment. Bitch, no. I had a show that night. After that show, I packed up the whole podcast room. Guess what was left in there? a fucking mic sitting in the corner because that's all that bitch had. I brung all my shit home and I was already planning to leave. So the next month, I pay my rent, but I gave my 60-day notice. She don't even pick the rent up to the 11th. Then she tells me, she texts me and says, thank you for your payment. You can be gone by the end of the month. Like, you a dirty ass bitch. Bitch, the lease literally says, it says in the lease, if I want to leave, give a 60-day notice. So that's supposed to pertain to you too. In reality, I could have took your ass to court because you're not even acknowledging your lease. Number one, you didn't pick the rent up to the 11th. So for you to tell me, consider this 30 days, bitch, it really wasn't 30 days because April 11th would have really been 30 days because that's when you picked it up and gave me the notice. Not the end of the month, but I just got my shit and left.
Damn.
Like, you unprofessional, you dirty as fuck. Like, you don't even know how to do. And then once we moved all of our shit out the office, it was like a dungeon. It was a dungeon.
You had shit up in there.
No, and I'm glad that I had stopped because I had the front part, the reception area. I had the desk in there. I was actually fixing up the whole office. I was about to order that fucking couch, and I'm glad I didn't. Because then that would have been something else I'd have had to figure out how to move.
That's probably why that shit was empty like that. She do business like that.
Yeah, but I blame myself. It was red flags when a person come to you and be like, oh, whatever you hear about me, I just want you to judge me for you, get to know me for you.
Damn.
That's a red flag right there.
They got a record like that?
That was a red flag right there.
Damn, that's bad.
I'm out, y'all finna go eat, man.
All right, I'm out here too, man.